Here is the casita. The agents just told me that the sellers have not used this home very much, so it's lightly lived in. It's a second home for them. So they just said that the condition is top notch, so we will check that out. Nice big heavy door even in the casita, solid wood. Nice large shower. Yeah, the casitas in here are just really spacious and amazing. We have wood shutters here. And a nice fountain out here to give a little atmosphere. And this is turf, it's not grass. So no mowing here. This home actually has gutters, which is very unusual. So as you enter the pool, nano door there, and the pool is straight ahead. Fireplace, lounge, and dining, and then the bedroom suites are that direction and this down this hallway. So very high ceilings. Come in here and past the bar. So this is quite open with this glass to the golf course. And again, a big waterfall into the pool and a light, bright living room TV area right off the kitchen with just panoramic golf views right from inside of your family room. It's really funny, with my polarized lenses on my sunglasses, I can see streaks on this window and this window, but not the other window. So I'm wondering if they failed, or maybe it's just shadows from the palm tree light. I'm not sure. But when I take my sunglasses off, I don't see it. That's interesting. But these windows must be 9 feet tall. Okay, also with the view is the kitchen. Has a L shape here of this counter. And then the central island with a prep sink. Commercial grade Wolf double oven. And heavy duty oven venting. That's likely original. And this is level with no step down, but a stand behind bar. It also has a door right next to it, which is nice for access to the pool. And it's a nice outlook here. You're right on the pool and golf course. This whole light is very light and bright with just windows everywhere. Here's the nano door. I'm going through there to this huge covered outdoor room with this great sun protection here. And this is called like a beach entry. It's level. You walk down here and you just walk straight into the pool. And you can put loungers here, and the little kids can play here, and it's nice. So you have a waterfall on this side, a fire feature, and then the jacuzzi also runs down as a waterfall into the pool. So let's look at here. We've got an outdoor kitchen. Here come some golfers going by. And this is a tee box. So being here is very safe. That's a golf team because they're all in the same outfits. I believe this is a pizza device. That's a smoker. Here's probably a two burner. Plus the grill. And here's another cooking device. So look at all this space you have for outdoor grilling and food prep. This is a nice bench to sit here in the afternoon. Let's see if these ladies can clear the water. So I'm sure they're talking and carrying on because of the social nature of golf, but I can't hear anything they're saying, and they can't hear me talking. So this stone surround continues, and a stone retaining wall there. So it's very elegant. And there's a lot of privacy here. This is a elevation here with this rockery and then plantings on top of that. Then they have these like tiki torch looking lights that would be really nice at night. But the the outlook is just gorgeous. And here's the side yard. So this is December 2nd, and the sun is at its absolute lowest point. And so this is December 2nd. The sun's in its lowest point of the year because December 21st is solstice. So this will be much sunnier other times of the year, including fall and spring. But it's always going to be pleasant to be out here. And not like a southern exposure house where it's just going to be really blasting with sunshine. And we do have these mountain views. So now we're going to go look at the other suites. This is the entry coming this way. Corner windows, so great views here. This is carpeted, it's very quiet here. Large closet here. This storage goes all the way up, 15 feet up in the air. And another closet on this side. Built-in cabinetry. So this carpeting ends here, and then we have this basket weave tile, which is beautiful. It's really nice. And this kind of symmetrical design with the bathtub and fireplace in here, and dual vanities on either side. It's a huge space. It must be about 18 feet from vanity to vanity. And you have this nice little bench here. It's just at the perfect height for sitting. I don't know why you'd sit here, but maybe to put your shoes on, but there's a bench. But to have a fireplace in here, it's pretty cozy. Oh, there's also a television. So you can be in this whirlpool jet. It's very deep. And it has pillows for your head and shoulders. And then a large shower here that has rain head and directional head, and water closet. These little art nooks here. And here's another fireplace that's, it's a heater and it has a flame, but I think it's a hologram. But it does give off heat. And on this side here, we have a common bath. This is just going to be a half bath. And that's for guests. We have a little nook here for an office, which is in a kind of in a closet, which is interesting. And then this is the theater room, which it has fancy lighting and projection screen. So it is a flex space, and it's really a large room. So I think I mentioned to you guys the idea of having a king-size Murphy bed here in this cabinetry, and just retract the screen, have the Murphy bed come out. There'd be plenty of room for a king-size bed here. Looks like they do a little bit of weight training in here. But definitely could be an additional bedroom. And then here's the other ensuite with the 3/4 bath. And somebody's very good at tennis. Wow. That's back out to the courtyard and the entryway. And here is laundry. Coming down this hallway into the garage, we have an epoxy finish garage here. Golf cart, ping pong table, storage, cabinetry, drawers, I really used all of the space here for storage. There are rollers, really nice. So a true 3-car garage. And actually, I would argue that there's space for a golf cart to be parked up into here if you had 3 large vehicles. You know, in case you had guests. So I just came back to the master to look at what windows can see into this bedroom. You know, this house kind of faces the opposite direction, doesn't face directly into here. I just think you have a very private location here where at night, there really are no windows looking directly in here, which is great. And it's not always true. So, large yard, private, nice, beautiful pool with spa. The view's amazing, mountains, golf course. I think it's a safe location. You know, as much as can be on a golf course. And lots of suites distributed about, including a huge casita.